Hello, I'm Christy from Makit, Takit. I'm going to show you a few things about our metal stamping. This is one of our more popular things to do in the store. I love it because we've got all the things that you need to be able to make so many different kinds of jewelry, and for your benefit, you don't have to invest in buying all of these tools just to make one or two projects. So you can come in and use them. We've got the most basic tools that you need for metal stamping. A really nice hammer. This one is weighted, and it has a really good whatever this is to hammer with. You also need a stainless steel block if you're just trying to hammer on metal without a metal block underneath. Good luck, it will not work. All right, and then we've got a couple different stamp sets available. We've got a lowercase, a couple uppercase, and all of the stamp sets we have a few decorative stamps included as well. And we have some numbers. So really anything that you can think to customize a piece of jewelry, you can do here at the store. A lot of our pieces that we have, this is a selection of some of our pewter stamping blanks. So we've got these, a long banner, some circles, squares, and then we have a whole bunch of different charms to choose from as well. Today we're going to stamp on this big circle. And when you're getting ready to stamp, you're definitely going to want to tape down your item. Now when you come into the store and do this for the first time, I have some bars that you're able to practice on, so you can get familiar with the tools, familiar with how hard you need to hit it, spacing, all of those things. So you get a chance to practice when you come in. Okay. The most important thing when you're metal stamping is you need to know how to spell. Because you would be surprised how many mistake blanks I have all over where they say stern or believe, or the E's are upside down. Anyway, you have to, there's really not a ton of skill involved in this, but just being able to spell. All right, so we're going to do, I think I'm going to do uppercase. I like this stamp set. This one's called Deco. It has kind of a, you know, Art Deco feel to the font. So all the stamps are alphabetical and they should match the lid, but there's another way you always want to check. And because they're here at Make It, Take It and people can use them, I always like to double check because you never know if people are going to put them back in the right spot. So you can see maybe that there is some writing on this side. It's engraved in and it has the letter. And if that writing is facing you, then you know the stamp is going to be the right way for when you're ready to stamp it. Okay, I'm going to need this one. We're going to hammer out the word family. Okay, so this part is going to be loud. What I like to do is give one medium whack. A confident whack is what I say, because you, if you just barely tap it, it's going to be blurry. So you want to give it one good hit. And I like to hold the stamp low so it's nice and steady. Okay, here we go. Here. So you're probably not going to be able to see very well on the screen the way it's stamped yet. So you can see that my letters aren't perfectly straight, and I'm okay with it. When you're doing this kind of stuff, you just have to go with it. If you wanted it perfectly straight, you buy it from a machine. All right, so this is called Stamp Enamel. It's just some enamel ink that we're gonna put over our stamping so it stands out. So you just do a thin layer of ink over the top, over where you've stamped. You're gonna let that sit for about 10 seconds, just long enough for you probably to put the cap away, put the cap back on, and get your paper towel. And then you're gonna wipe it away. So if you're doing this at home, or you've done it here and the enamel ink is starting to fade, it does fade after a while, especially if it's a piece like a bracelet and you're washing your hands a lot. So when you're doing that, you can use a Sharpie to fill in. And you can get some pretty cool colors. It's kind of fun. All right, so there you should be able to see that a lot better now that I've put the ink in there. Okay, so we're gonna add a charm. And I'm gonna show you how to do some jump rings. All right, so here I've got a jump ring. I'm gonna show you how to do this. And just a reminder, all of these things, when you come in to make your jewelry here, all of these little components are included. So you don't have to go and buy a big bag of jump rings when you really only need one or two. So we have all of those items here and Makit take it for you. We also have all of the tools. So the tools you'll need for jump rings are these flat pliers. You can use any combination of tools for this, but I don't know, I like getting the blue and the purple. That's what I tell everybody, grab a blue and a purple. So I use the blue in my dominant hand and the purple in my least dominant hand. Okay, and then you're just going to open up the jump ring and you're just going to open it. You're just going to twist one side to the front so it opens up, and I think I'm going to have each thing on a separate jump ring. If you wanted to combine them, you could do that. And then when you wear it as a necklace, the tree will cover the family, but it's kind of a little peekaboo. So I'm going to keep these separate for now. Just grab that a little better. Okay, so once it's on here, then I'm going to just close up the jump ring. All right, so now that is ready to go on a pendant, on a ball chain or any other necklace chain you have. All right, so now I'm gonna add the charm. We have a lot of different charms to choose from, and they're all just really fun. We also have them in different finishes. Right now, all I have out are kind of like our silver, because I had just chosen pewter tags to show for this video, but we have a lot of gold and copper to pick from. And our charms are really cool. With this, I love this bird. And then a wishbone. How cool is that? All right, so I'm closing up the tree. Ta-da! Ball chain. All right, and then I'm just gonna string these on. Ball chain. Not on that. We also have some beads and like some little colored like birthstone colored beads if you wanted to add different charms to this. So there is that. And then I actually have an example of the one with the different little beads that we make with the birthstone colors. So we have all of those things here too, and they're really easy to make.